Let's talk about Hyde Park, the giant green heart of London, a place that pulses with life and history at every turn. Today it's where joggers, tourists, and ice cream vendors collide, all weaving their own stories into the park's vibrant tapestry. But before it became London's public playground, Hyde Park was the private domain of the monks of Westminster Abbey, who called it the Manor of Hyde. Back then, it was all about quiet contemplation, prayer, and tending to herb gardens. No joggers, no overpriced coffee, just monks, nature, and a sense of deep serenity. That all changed dramatically in the 1530s, when Henry VIII, never one to pass up a good land grab, seized the park for himself during the dissolution of the monasteries. He transformed the peaceful fields into his own private hunting ground. Imagine deer, wild boar, and a king on horseback thundering through the trees. It was no longer a tranquil retreat but a royal playground filled with excitement and spectacle. For over a century Hyde Park was fenced off, a royal VIP zone strictly off-limits to ordinary Londoners. Only the privileged few could enter while the rest of the city looked on from outside the gates. Imagine living in a crowded, bustling city, staring longingly at this vast green space you couldn't enter, all because the king might want to chase a deer or host a royal hunt at any moment. But in a twist of fate, this royal exclusivity meant the land was preserved, kept safe from the relentless march of development, not paved over or built up like so much of London. Ironically, Henry's selfishness ended up protecting Hyde Park for future generations, ensuring that Londoners would one day have a green oasis in the heart of their city. Sometimes history's best gifts come from the most self-serving motives. What began as a king's playground became a priceless public treasure. The stage was set. Hyde Park was now a prized piece of London, preserved and waiting for its next transformation, ready to welcome the world. And that's where the real story begins, as Hyde Park opens its gates to everyone, becoming the beloved landmark we know today. Fast forward to the 1600s, Hyde Park is still royal turf, a lush expanse reserved for the king and his closest circle. For decades, ordinary Londoners could only imagine what lay beyond its gates, as the park remained a symbol of exclusivity and privilege. That all changed when King Charles I, facing mounting financial troubles, made a bold decision. In 1637, he opened Hyde Park to the public for the first time, hoping to raise much-needed funds by charging an entrance fee. Suddenly, Londoners from all walks of life could stroll the king's old hunting grounds, if they could afford the price of admission. The park became a tantalizing glimpse into a world previously off-limits, and people flocked to experience its beauty. The park quickly became the city's social hotspot, with the ring serving as a catwalk for carriages and fashion. Aristocrats and aspiring socialites paraded their finest outfits hoping to be seen and admired. It was the Instagram of its day. Show off your hat, gossip, and see who's who. The park buzzed with conversation, intrigue, and the latest trends, making it the place to be for anyone who wanted to make an impression. But the park's future was soon thrown into uncertainty. The English Civil War erupted, and Oliver Cromwell, seeing the land as a valuable asset, sold off large sections of Hyde Park to raise money for his army. Yet with the monarchy's return, Hyde Park was restored to the people. The gates reopened, and Londoners once again poured in, reclaiming their beloved green space. In the 1730s, Queen Caroline left her mark by creating the Serpentine Lake, a sweeping, graceful waterway that transformed the landscape. Ingeniously, she managed to hide the cost from the king, ensuring her vision became reality. Hyde Park was now a true public space, open to all and evolving alongside the city itself. It became a melting pot where people from every background could gather and enjoy nature. It became a place for Londoners to gather, relax, and show off. No longer just for royals. The park hosted concerts, celebrations, and quiet afternoons alike. The transformation from private hunting ground to public playground was complete. Hyde Park was now woven into the fabric of city life, a place for both grand events and everyday joys. It was a new era. Hyde Park belonged to the people. The park's open gates welcomed everyone from families to artists, thinkers to dreamers. And with every change it became more central to London life, adapting to the city's needs and reflecting its vibrant spirit. From royal retreat to public park, Hyde Park was now for everyone. Its lawns and lakes became a shared backyard for millions. Its story was just getting started, with each new generation adding their own chapter to its legacy. The city would never be the same, forever shaped by this green heart at its center. And neither would the park, as it continued to grow, change, and inspire all who walked its paths. Hyde Park's biggest moment? 1851. The year the world turned its eyes to London for the Great Exhibition. This was the world's very first World's Fair, staged inside a breathtaking glass palace known as the Crystal Palace, built right in the heart of Hyde Park. Over 6 million visitors from across the globe flocked here, eager to marvel at the latest inventions, dazzling diamonds, and even curious oddities like silent pianos and mechanical wonders. For 6 unforgettable months, Hyde Park became the beating heart of innovation, culture, and excitement, a true center of the world. Though the Crystal Palace was eventually dismantled and moved, the park's reputation as London's grand stage for spectacle was firmly established. From Queen Victoria's lavish jubilees to jubilant celebrations marking the end of world wars, Hyde Park became the city's communal living room, a place where history was made and shared. In the 20th century, the park echoed with the sounds of legendary concerts, the Rolling Stones, Queen, Pink Floyd, and countless others, drawing music lovers from every corner. Today, festivals like British Summertime keep that vibrant tradition alive, filling the park with music, laughter, and unforgettable summer nights. Hyde Park is where Londoners and visitors alike come together, whether for grand spectacles, stirring music, or to witness history in the making. It's a place for unforgettable moments, both monumental and everyday, where families picnic, friends gather, and memories are made. The park's legacy as a gathering place endures, weaving together generations of Londoners and visitors in a tapestry of shared experience. And with every event, past, present, and future, Hyde Park adds a new chapter to its remarkable story. That's Hyde Park, always at the heart of the action and always ready for the next great spectacle. Hyde Park isn't just for concerts and picnics, it's also the home of free speech. Speaker's Corner, born from a protest in 1866, became the spot where anyone could stand up and speak their mind. From Karl Marx to everyday eccentrics, it's hosted every kind of orator. Here, you'll find preachers, activists, and conspiracy theorists debating side by side. It's democracy in action, chaotic, passionate, and sometimes bizarre. Hyde Park has also been the starting point for major protests and marches, from the suffragettes to anti-war rallies. It's a vital outlet for public expression, right in the city's heart. In Hyde Park, everyone gets a voice, even if it's just to shout about pigeons. Hyde Park has always attracted a mix of the famous and the ordinary. Writers, poets, and politicians have all found inspiration here. Samuel Pepys, Percy Shelley, Virginia Woolf, Winston Churchill, and more. But for every celebrity, there are millions of Londoners who use the park as their backyard. It's where people picnic, jog, play football, or just escape the city's chaos. In a city short on private gardens, Hyde Park is a shared sanctuary. It's a place for first dates, family outings, and quiet moments alone. The park's real magic is in these everyday stories. It's a living, breathing part of London life. Hyde Park is for everyone, every day. That's what gives it its soul. Today, Hyde Park is more vital than ever, a green lung for a crowded city. Its 350 acres clean the air, cool the city, and shelter wildlife, from birds to the famously feisty serpentine swans. It's London's outdoor gym runners, swimmers, horse riders, and yoga fans all find space here. Tourists flock to its landmarks, the Serpentine, Diana Memorial Fountain, Wellington Arch, and more. The park's popularity brings challenges, balancing crowds, events, and conservation. Major festivals like Winter Wonderland and British Summertime keep the park buzzing. But every year, managers must balance income with keeping the park open and peaceful. Hyde Park is always adapting, always essential. It's more than just grass and pigeons, it's a city's lifeline, and it's here for everyone. After centuries of change, why does Hyde Park still matter? In a city of constant noise and stress, it's a rare constant, a place of calm and continuity. It's survived plagues, wars, and revolutions, always offering Londoners a place to breathe. The park is a mental escape as much as a physical one. Step inside and the city fades away. It's the ultimate democratic space. Everyone belongs, no matter their background. On a sunny day, you'll see the full diversity of London sharing the same grass. The park is a great equalizer. Status and wealth mean nothing here. Hyde Park is a living symbol of shared public space, more precious than ever. It's the green heart of London, a stage for history, culture, and everyday life. Its survival is a promise. No matter how big or busy London gets, there will always be a place to escape. Hyde Park is more than a park, it's London's soul, and that's why it's priceless.